This is the Rabbit Report. I am Rabbit. Tonight, I thought I was done with Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary figures, but I've got one more. I happened to see this at Target, and I had to get it. Of course I had to get it. It's Lando. So this is the retro carded Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary figure here on the Kenner style card. You've got your figure. You've got a nice portrait of Lando / Billy D. Williams. On the back, you've got all your figures in the line. They actually had a few other figures at Target, but I couldn't afford them all, so I got this one. I needed this one. Technically, this is a re-release. There has been a Lando figure with the Cloud City or Bespin outfit, but this one actually has the printed face scan on there. So I had to get it because it's Lando. Lando's awesome. So let's get this open. Did you know that Lando's full name is Landonus Balthazar Calrissian? Who's, of course, if you haven't seen the film, and what are you doing watching this if you haven't seen the film, who's a smuggler, a card player, scoundrel, rebel general eventually. So that, looking at Wikipedia, that kind of blew my mind. I'm like, oh, Lando's name is not just Lando Calrissian? That's so weird. The other thing that I found out, I don't know if this is canon, the other thing I found out on Wikipedia was that he was this in Solo and somehow I just missed it, but he was briefly affiliated with Crimson Dawn, who's run, as we know, is run by Darth Maul, because that is definitely canon. It was in Solo, it was in Clone Wars. If you haven't seen Clone, is that a spoiler? I don't know. Clone Wars came out a couple weeks ago. Watch it. It's really good. If you haven't seen it, I don't know. But of course, Lando Calrissian, famously portrayed by Billy D. Williams, who was, in fact, a Broadway actor. He was one of the hottest actors in the 70s and early 80s. And the thing that interesting to me, I mean, besides of all of his roles and Star Wars and, of course, Colt 45 commercial, was that he played Harvey Dent in the 1989 Batman. And we never got Billy D. Williams as Two-Face. So I'm kind of like, I don't know, I think about that quite a bit. Not quite a bit. That's a lie. I think about it every so often. Like, we never got that movie. I wish we had. So there you go. You can see a better view of the card. Beautiful retro carding. Love it. It's off the card now. It doesn't matter. Got your figure in the tray here. You have, of course, your warnings in multiple languages that nobody ever reads. I'm not going to read. The cool thing is, I don't know if you can see that, is it's got his little communicator from Cloud City that he, warns that the Empire is taking over Bespin or the mining outfit. So that's a cool feature. I don't know if I'm actually going to ever include that with the figure. Can you see that at all? See if I can focus. Maybe I might have a better photo of it on Instagram eventually. You do have his blaster that he carried around on Bespin. Oops. So here you've got your figure. I wish this cape was cloth. That's like the biggest flaw to me, because it's this weird kind of rubbery piece and it doesn't sit perfectly. I might have to see if I can source a cloth cape for him. I'm going to take that off for now. Oh, got a weird insert in there. Anyway, there you go. Again, the face printing tech for Billy D. Williams, very nice on there. It's a nice figure. It's on, of course, this is a re-release. So it's on an older Star Wars Black Series body, but I do like this. So let's see, a little bit of tiny little bit of tilt. I don't know if it's my figure or I think his hair might be getting in the way. No real back there. Can go down a little bit. His arm goes all the way around. Can go a little up, come up a little bit past 90. Not that far. There's a rotation at the elbow. It's a single elbow. Goes a little past 90. Oh, this is an interesting detail. I didn't even notice this. There's that detail there on the wrist. I'm not even sure what that is. I don't remember that from the film. Is that also a communicator? I can't remember. So his hand, trigger finger, can go back and forth, rotates all the way around. Let's see if he can hold the blaster. Probably, pretty easily, I would imagine. Yeah. There you go. Real nice. Let's see. So his torso can go back a little bit, crunches forward a little bit, rotates around. Not a great range of motion, and I don't think there's any articulation where the belt is, but that's okay. Like I said, it is an older body, but new head scan. Let's see. His leg goes out a little bit. I don't remember Lando doing any kind of high kick, so it doesn't really matter to me. Let's see. His leg can go out a little bit. Rotates here at the hip. Has a double knee. Goes all the way up. Really nice bend there. Love that. I love that the articulation is kind of hidden with the floating knee. So when his leg is straight, you don't really see the articulation. I think that's perfect. I don't know why Hasbro doesn't do more figures like that. His foot can rock back and forth like that. Goes up a tiny little bit and down a little bit. Of course, I will have this in my photo booth and I will show you a size comparison as well as doing a 360 view of this figure, and that'll be coming up right now. Here we are in my photo booth with the retro carded Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary Lando Calrissian, which is a complete mouthful. I'm glad I got through that. I want to show you a few things on the figure. First, he can really easily hold this communicator, so that's really nice. You do have the beautiful face printing tech for Billy D. Williams there. Really nice likeness. The figure, of course, can hold the blaster really easily, and I remembered what this panel on his wrist is, which is to communicate with Lobot towards the end of the film. I don't know why I couldn't remember it in the last section. But real quick, let me show you the inside of this cape. Make sure Lando is not going to fall over. Although I do feel like this figure would benefit from a cloth cape, I really like the beautiful gold texture on the inside of this cape. Although, like I said, I might try and track down a cloth cape, see if maybe Rebel 10 Customs makes a cloth cape for Lando, or I might have to try on eBay perhaps. Let me give you a size comparison with some of the other figures in this line. So you've got Han Solo, who is a little bit taller. And you've got Princess Leia, who is shorter, which I believe is appropriate for all those actors. I think that's it. I will have a 360 view for you coming up right now. All right, here we are on the turntable with Lando Calrissian. This figure is not without its flaws. It is an older figure, but I had to get it because it's Lando. I love Lando, and because of the new face printing tech. Remember, you can follow me on all social media at The Rabbit Report, and you can see more photos of this figure on Instagram. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel. It's the best way to help me out, and I really do appreciate it. I hope that you are staying home, staying safe, and remember to wash your hands. And I'll catch you on the next Rabbit Report. Bye! Hello, what do we have here? You can subscribe.